Hey guys, this will be another video game collection update. This is going to be all the stuff that I got for this month. The last Out and About, I didn't show any footage. I was a bit under the weather, but I wasn't to the point where I was kind of bedridden. So I had some friends and we went to the swap, and afterwards we headed down to a gaming store called We Play Games, which they're located in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I was able to get one item in particular that they had in stock. So other than that, without further ado, let's get it started. So I have the pile right here. We're going to start out with some original Game Boy games. So these came from the swap meets, and these were $3 a piece. So I paid $6 for the pair. The first one here is Harvest Moon. I think just Harvest Moon for the Game Boy Color. And Tennis. I'm sure you can see that. So I got these three for $6. Going to We Play Games, there is this game that I wanted for the PlayStation 2. It's a NIS title. I have like a couple of their games. I have Hyper Dimensional Neptunia and some sort of real-time strategy game on the PSP. I couldn't really remember, but the game is Artanelico Melody of Elima. I might pronounce the name wrong, but I got the first one. They had the second one there, but at that time I didn't really have enough. I pretty much used all the store credit that I have just to buy this game. And overall condition is in really good condition. It has the game, of course, with the hardcover manual, or the art book, sorry, and the soundtrack. So overall, if I were just to pay it just by itself, it was like around $109. But I had like, I think $40, $50 in store credit, and I paid like around 50 or 60 or 70 bucks, give or take, for these two items. So pretty cool. Hopefully next time when I do go to another trip there, I'll eventually pick up part 2. So put that right there. Next we have is 2 box Super Nintendo games. These came from the local thrift store at Savers. These were in a glass case, and each of them cost $6.99. So we got World Heroes 2. This one is not complete. And we have John Madden Football. Not too sure why I picked it up. I just didn't really want to leave it there. These were the only 2 box Super Nintendo games that they had. I asked the lady in the counter, excuse me, if they had any more, but apparently that's what they had. So kind of glad to actually purchase some box Super Nintendo games in a thrift store. I rarely ever find these box whatsoever. From Desert Industries, we got Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. Paid $2. This came from the swap meet. This is Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. This one is around like $3, and this one is complete. This is actually like I think my second or third extra copy that I have. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with this, but I think the one that I have is a greatest hits one. I'm not too sure. Probably have to check that out later. So that's. This also came from the swap meet as well, Steel Battalion Line of Contacts. This game is actually an expansion just to play it online. I'm not too sure if this game or expansion, I'm not sure if you can actually play it. But for $8, I just got it just to make it complete, because I do have the game for it, the controller, but I don't have the expansion for it. But I'm probably not going to use this whatsoever. This is mostly just to complete the Steel Battalion collection, I suppose. Next here, I think this came from Savers, but it was from a different Savers. We got Ready to Rumble Boxing 2, and I think I paid like $5 for this. From the same place where I got Ready to Rumble, I also got NBA Jam. Wasn't sure that they actually did have a PlayStation 2 version of this. I remember playing this on the Super Nintendo, and on the arcade. So it's pretty cool that they actually have this for the PlayStation 2. Um, just looking at it, kind of looks like your basic like basketball game, but I'm not too sure. I'm just basing it off from the back. So another pickup from Sabers, we have Manhunt. This is the black label. The reason why I got this is because the one that I have is the greatest hits version. This one is not complete, but I'm pretty much gonna swap the one that I have out. And I think I said before, but that one was like $5. Next one came from the swap meets. This is driving emotion type S. It's published by Squaresoft, and just by looking at it, it looks like a Gran Turismo game. So for $3, I kind of gave it a try. From the swap meets, there's this big video game reseller. They had quite a few selection of like PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, old and new, I suppose. And I got this for $5, Guilty Gear X. From the same guy, we have Odin Spear. Now this game, I've seen this quite a few times going game hunting like around like thrift stores. Well, not thrift stores, or like going to like buybacks, or when they had like when they were selling like old like PlayStation 2 games there. They were selling these for like $19, and it wasn't really the price that I wanted to pay for, considering that's how much it goes for, I guess. But for $5, I was able to find it fairly cheap, and this one is complete as well. This also came from the swap meets. This game came from where I got the Paper Mario from for the GameCube. I got this for $3 as well. I just got it because it looks interesting, and I think this one is not complete. So I think I have more. I do have some Nintendo DS games that I forgot to bring out, but I have them right now. So for the Nintendo DS games, these all came from the swap meet. We have Zelda Phantom Hourglass. This one is sealed. The person wanted $30 for this, but I haggled for like $5 off the item. So I technically paid $25 for this. I'm not too sure if I'm going to open it. I'm probably just going to keep it sealed for now. But it's kind of cool to have a sealed Game Boy or Nintendo DS game in hand. Put that there. Next we have is Castlevania Dawn of Sorrows. This came from another video game reseller. The original price was $12, but I asked just for it like an even 10. This one is not complete. In the previous, I think 1 or 2 out and about going to the swap meets, there was this vendor that was selling Pokemon, Nintendo DS games. He had like Mario Kart DS, and I think that's it. When I was there the first time, I asked to see how much each one of their games cost, and he said $20 a piece. I came back again like a couple weeks ago, and went to see if they still have those games. He had only these 3 games left, and I asked to haggle, I guess, and just to ask him if he could like go down on these 3 games, on what he had left, and pretty much he agreed on like $5 like off on each game. So $15 for these 3 is actually a pretty good deal considering how much they go for. So I got Pokemon White version, Pokemon Black version, and Pokemon Diamond version. So I got that for around $45. Overall, pretty good deal. But besides that, I also got some consoles and peripherals as well. But I'm gonna pause this right now, and I'm gonna jump in and show you the stuff that I got. So be back in a couple seconds. Alright, so I was able to get the stuff out already. So I only got one GameCube controller. I paid around $5.99 for this. Overall, the controller is in good condition. It's just a bit scuffed, but it's easy to clean. From the swap meets, I got a Sega Genesis power converter. You don't really see these around, But if you have a original, I think 16-bit Sega Genesis, you can actually hook this up and play Sega Master games. So that's pretty cool. Unfortunate for me, I don't own a original Sega Genesis system. I own a Sega CDX, but it's pretty cool. But I see Sega Genesis around in my hunting, so it won't be really hard to track down. But it's pretty cool to have. And lastly, I got a incomplete Sega Master System. Doesn't have the cables or the controllers. The price is $9.99 at the local Goodwill, but at that time they had a red tag sale, which pretty much, if it's a red tag, it's half price. So I paid $5 for it. I'm not too sure if the console itself works. I don't know. I own some games for it. I have like 2 or 3 games, but I don't have the controllers or the connections for it. So eventually I'll try to see if this works, but I just got it just because I don't see these that often. So anyways, that's pretty much it. That's all the stuff that I got for this month. Hopefully when I do my next out and about, I'm going to try to bring my GoPro around with me. But other than that, I'll see you guys later. Bye.